And yet, welcome back to the reacting video today. And Thursday, September 11th, the reacted to Zootopia 2 and Bridget to 2025 part 1.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Zootopia 2. So today is Thursday, September 11th, 2025. And today, after a 2-year hiatus, Operation Souls Lab is back. Yes, we still apologize for not doing this in 2024. Anyway, today, Operation Souls Lab 2025 has begun and will be going until September 21st. This event is all about the time machine. As you can see, the entire time machine has been completely broken apart. All of its pieces have gone missing, except for the main part that holds it together, being the inside.
That makes sense.
Our goal in this event is to get all the pieces back after all 4 villains scattered them across the timeline. And again, our job is to get them back and put the time machine back together. Because of this, we will have to use portals instead of the time machine to be able to travel to each time period, similarly to Operation Lakers Island 2024. Now, as usual, this event is split across Zoolzab 2 and Zoolzab 3. However, this time has a major focus on Zoolzab 2 due to its 10-year anniversary at the end of the month. That's why this is being held in September to begin with. You see, 8 out of the 10 time periods are Zoolzab 2, whereas 2 of them are in Zoolzab 3. This includes September 12th and 19th, which is why they are not here on this list that you can see here. To officially start off our adventure, we're going to be going to September 29th, 2015. Now, hold on. We've already technically been here before in the first ever Operation Zoolzab in December 2021. In fact, the first time period we ever went to in the entire event's history. However, I remembered that when exploring the time period, I realized we never actually showcased the lab's grand opening part. So that's why we're going back there today to purposely showcase it, because I realized we didn't do that last time, and that was greatly my fault. Without further ado, let's head right into the portal. Alright guys, we are back in September 29th, 2015. Again. This is hopefully going to be the last time we come here. Anyway, as you can see, things do look different compared to when we were here last time in December 2021. For example, the grand opening party is actually here. This must mean that last time we must have traveled to right when the lab was created. So that probably can explain why we didn't see the grand opening party last time. Anyway, it turns out that we have all 4 villagers. Hold on a second, what the heck is he doing here? Hello, Lego. Long time no see. The reason I'm here is because you either wanted me to help out more, and I also wanted to join in with the other villains as well to prove I was still one of them. I see, Lucy Bleeder. Good on you. Honestly, this guy hasn't gotten much recognition in the past few years, or pretty much in the past 9 years, except for that one battle in Operation Freeze 2020 on Lakers Island. Ever since then, where the heck have you been, man? It's been like 5 years since we last seen you actually do something. Wait, hold on, there was another time. I was doing 2020 Phase 4. Never mind. Anyway, I see you're all here. I heard all 5 of you are responsible for breaking the time machine, am I right? Correct. Since there's 5 of us, we made it very challenging to get your time machine parts back to restore it. You see the time travel cap up there? Have fun trying to get up there with no entrances from below. Wow, they are really not kidding. There is actually legitimately no way to get up there. Like, look at this, man. There is like no way to get up here. I can't see any possible way we can get up here. Literally none of these sides have an entrance. The thing is, in the remodeled version of this room in the after the November 2017 corruption, there was a ladder that would normally lead us up to the roof. Normally. However, since this is 2015, that's not here. And also, much like the original, the lab itself wasn't fully built yet. However, in the meantime, we will find a way up regardless. And that is by using the wind charge. So if we are to sprint and do this, there we go. We are successfully on the roof and can claim the time travel hats. So now that we are done, we can get out of here and successfully make our way back to the present present and put this back in the garage like it is actually intended to. Actually, what we actually need to do is go ahead and actually place this right here because we have officially completed our first set of the collection. Now then, from this point forward, we will be collecting time machine pieces, with the last one being the time clock. The rest of them, though, aren't all going to be all the time machine parts. So do look out for that. Before we can end it, though, let's go back and explore the time period. Alright, we are back here in the past again, and that's because, again, I need to explore the time period respectively. So, as you can see, we have the grand opening hat for Zolzop 2. I also don't know why I have the spyglass in my inventory, to be real. Anyway, let's obviously put that on. That's how it looks. That was the grand opening hat 10 years ago.
Yeah,
And
I'm
here's the grand
demented
opening
playing
party
them.
itself. It looks very cool. It looks very similar to the original Zolzop grand opening, but regardless, it looks cool. Anyway, here we have the lab itself. Obviously, Mr. Sheep is obviously featured here. However, Flower Sheep isn't, as she didn't arrive until 2016, when the lab got renovated to the Akramine lab office. So, that can explain why Flower Sheep is not here. But Mr. Sheep is. Like I said though, the lab itself is not down there because
cool.
this was literally the day the lab office was created. However, for the sake of one certain room, we're actually going to go to the next day after because I want to show off another grand opening party. Now we're on September 30th, 2015, and there's actually a reason I brought you here. It's actually because of one little mini event regarding a certain room. And now, as you may notice, the lab itself is actually here.
Yeah.
That's because if we head in here, we have the Snowland Grand Opening Party. That's right, the original. No past room from like an anniversary party. No, we're talking the official thing. Yeah, finally! You can actually see this for its first time ever as its own specific time period. So, there you go.
Cool.
There's the Snowland Grand Opening Party. Just thought I'd show that real quick. So the next episode is going to be on Friday, September 12th for Zolzop 3. But the next one for Zolzop 2 is going to be on September 13th. I think this is going to be a very fun event. Because the next time we do a mission in Zolzop 2, there's going to be some very fun twists involved with the time period that not even the villains themselves are aware of. They have no idea what they're about to get themselves into. But I do. And I feel this is going to make the event way more fun when exploring time periods. With all that said, Operation Zolzop 2025 is...
Bye everyone.